everybody, I'm Fury,
And I'm Michael Forrest.
and welcome to our very first installment of Ravenhall Labs, where we'll be highlighting our very first Emory SDK app.
Yes, we're very excited about it.
Yes, we are. And we're here at the Ravenhall Flight Academy because it was built specifically for this world, for users in this world. And I was hoping maybe you could talk a little bit more about that.
Sure, yeah. We host a lot of events here at the Ravenhall Flight Academy, and here we answer all space questions and we teach people how to fly. And while we're in the office, getting people started, they always look out on the runway where we have all these drones with teleporters set up. And while they're purely decorative, people always ask if they can fly them. And it's always very disappointing, to have to tell them, no, it's just decoration. You feel like you're letting them down in some way.
Yeah.
But fortunately, Altspace has a suite of tools called the MRE SDK that allows you to script objects in Altspace. And what we did was we built a model, where we brought that model into Altspace through Unity, but it was still just another object on the runway. And so we started going, Fury and I started going to the weekly meetups, the SDK meetups that they have twice a week in Altspace. They have one on Wednesday, and they have one at Europe Friendly Time on Thursday. And we'd go as many as we could. And, we started asking questions of other developers who've done this kind of thing in Altspace. And we kept at it and we kept working on it. And we came up with something that we think is really special that we'd like to show you guys. In fact, we're going to try to show it this week at the SDK meetup.
We're so excited to share it.
Mm-hmm.
And and also too, I just wanted to say, there are so many just lovely people who were willing to share their time and their know-how to help us out here and there as we needed it. And
yes, the community's been super helpful and patient, and there's been a lot of great people that have answered questions. And when we got frustrated and stuck, they helped give us important clues to keep us going, and help us break through because it can be a lot to figure out, but it is absolutely a very rewarding experience, and
very
great
and
thanks to all the
addictive.
people that help. Mm-hmm.
Very addictive too, because I feel like now on the other side of it, I feel inspired to do all kinds of things now that you've
Yeah, there's
executed
that
on
end of
this.
it too. As soon as you see it work, you get this excited feeling where you just want to do more. So hopefully this is the first a bunch of different apps that we'll have coming out. That do some cool things in Altspace. You want to check out the Talon?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right, let's have a look. Hey everybody, you are now on board a Ravenhall Talon Hovercraft.
Welcome aboard.
Yes, and the way this works is a person comes in from the runway and they're confronted with this big red button. And above the button's a heads-up display that shows us some information. So if right now it says the Talon limit is 5, so if all 5 are out, the Talon status will read unavailable, which is pretty neat. I gotta wait for one to free up. And
Well, but that's pretty normal. That's pretty natural, you just gotta
there's a
wait your
line for
turn.
things. That's just like real life. And then you'll see that it says Talons in use. And so if a few are up, you like let's say 3 were flying around right now, you'd see Talons in use, and it would say 3. And you basically press that launch button, and one of these Talon crafts attached to you. Now you, the avatar, are still doing the flying, but from your perspective, it's going to feel like you're the one that's actually flying it. And there's a few ways you can go. You can just go with flight enabled, or you can use the flight tool. But basically, it's the same as avatar flight, but the head movements result in some pretty interesting movement because the craft is attached to you. And then you'll have an eject button, and when you press that, it'll come off your body, and you can it has like a little click sound and a button animation.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple, but it's a really neat beginning, and we're pretty proud.
Oh, we're very proud of it. And it's so much fun to play with. And, I think it was even more fun to play with it than it was to make it. So.
Actually, what we could do, Fury, if you'd like, is we could
What?
show them a demonstration. If you wouldn't mind taking one of these, flying them around.
I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
let's get set up and and join us in a moment. Let's go.
Hi. Okay, so I'm about to enter the Talon and show you how it's done. But first things first, I need to go through my menu here and make sure that flight is enabled. And I see that it is. So here we go.
Now, once inside, Fury is going to press on the launch button, and it's designed to look like the Talon is copying itself. And, it kind of peels away, just like that. And it has animated turbines and engine sound, which Fury is going to demonstrate to you while I get set up with my own Talon.
Okay, I promise not to break the camera. Hello, camera. I don't know if you could hear this from here. I hope you can. But we have a lovely motory kind of noise here. And some spinning turbines. And I'm going to move away from the hangar a little bit because even though I can't do any actual damage, it's still making me slightly nervous.
Yeah, it's amazing how immersive it can be. Yeah, even though you can't really, collide into anything yet, we have made them relatively safe. Just be sure if you come by to try them that you sign the waiver. Very important.
Yes, do sign the waiver.
Technology
This
is
is a
still
fly at your
experimental.
own risk. It's
You
totally
want to show
experimental.
everybody some maneuvers?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Let's go
I'll
up
be
to
your
that ridge by the
wingman.
tree there, and
Okay.
and we'll go up there to the top of the trees and come back down, show everybody how we remove them, because each Talon is equipped with an eject button, and when pressed, the Talon will detach and disappear. It'll also disappear if people log off, and it'll free up room in the queue. Yeah. There we go. Over these trees here. You wanted to try that fast attack we showed him that we figured out earlier?
Oh, yeah, sure. Definitely. That sounds like fun.
Kind of a Talon swoop. Kind of looks like this. Yeah.
All right.
Fury, want to demonstrate
Here I
that?
go. I'm
Yeah,
going for it. Oh, okay.
go for it, Fury.
I don't want to hit you.
It's cool. I'm out of
Okay,
the
hold
way.
on. All right, all right, all right.
Oh, that looks
Okay.
awesome. Whoa, you went far. Cool.
Did it look like a crash landing? It kind of did
No,
give me a look.
no, it looks awesome. I love the way that looks. And that's just basically a teleport, because again, everything your avatar can do, you can do in one of these, and it's some really cool effects. And then when you're ready and you've had enough, you can just touch down as to the effect, you just land. And then once landed, if you press on this eject button on the dashboard, you can get to hear a click sound and the Talon will disappear, just like that. So,
Just like that.
yeah, and then come down to the Ravenhall Flight Academy or come to one of our events if you'd like to try one of these out. And come into Altspace. There's a lot of fun things like this available in Altspace, and more coming every day as more and more people become familiar with the SDK tools.
Yeah. We're just so excited to share it with you. So please stop on by. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah, please. We're going to show you a video tour of what it's like to be in one of these. But before you get into that, please like and subscribe and and ring that bell. And thank you for coming. And hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you in
Absolutely.
Altspace.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.